Welcome back, Rebels, to another 120-minute debacle known as Detroit Sports Radio Rebels. This is the Christmas extravaganza, which means almost nothing, except for we won't be here next week because Moosey's going to warmer pastures. I don't know if that's really the phrase that you would use, but that's the phrase I'm going to use because it's my show and I don't give a damn. Well, it's Moose's show too. I mean, we just do our thing. It doesn't matter. We ramble on. We're going to get into sports. We're going to have some fun. It'll be ADD radio all across the board. And another hero fallen. We'll definitely get into that. NBA, NFL, NHL, or no NHL, but NBA. Look, MLB even made the news. Plenty to get into, baby. So without further ado, let's do the do that we do at DSR2. I am Scrappy, and here is your host, Johnny the Moose.
Hey, we're back here for another edition of DSR2 as the Wednesday before Christmas on there. We come out there. Yes, it is actually typical December, but I guess we're getting ready for Death Storm 2022. Death Storm Christmas edition here coming up on that. So it's out there starting tomorrow night, I guess, for us, and going through Saturday. So we'll see that. But we got lots here to talk about. We got NFL action going on. We got some NBA action going on. Again, we got MLB on there as well. And again, as we said, we've got a fallen hero with running back and Pittsburgh Steeler great Franco Harris passing away last night at the age of 72.
Yeah.
Just days before the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Reception.
And, you know, that's been like really the chatter today, of course, for obvious reasons. I'm going to do things a little different than what a lot of cats do, a lot of shows do. Instead of trying to get through those emotions now and do a show, we'll come back to him a little bit more. We could do a whole show on Franco Harris, the Steelers, and that dynasty, but we'll circle back for that as well. You mentioned it, Moose, before we got in the warm-up. The brow down
again.
What a surprise!
Shocker!
What a news flash!
Water's wet.
I was about to say,
winter's cold.
They just cut and pasted that article from every season he ever played. It's the same article. They just changed the date
and the injury.
Yeah,
but it's the same thing. Yeah.
It's always the same thing. Yeah, so it's like whatever. But there's NBA stuff going on. I mean, geez, the way some of these the Knicks put it on the on Golden State on the Warriors. So like. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff.
The stat line on Jokic the other night.
Oh, redonkulous. Holy
Those are Wilt Chamberlain numbers.
Yeah.
That's NCAA. That's the NBA Jam 2022.
I can't believe I was here because I didn't catch the game, obviously. I caught part of it, I think, in flipping through some of the games because I was like, man, I got access to all these games here now. And I've been watching some other stuff, too, so it's kind of hard to catch that. But I saw this. I heard him talking about the stat line on the radio, and I'm like, "Is that for like that happened now? That's not a." I thought they were comparing like Wilt stats to like some other. I'm like, and then I got caught up with the conversation. I'm like, "What the?" I had to go look.
Yeah, 40 points, 27 boards, and 10 assists. That's insane.
That is crazy numbers. Not entirely surprising, because it's just. It felt like it come out of nowhere just because the Joker hasn't been in the headlines so recently, right? Like he had an amazing season. What was it? 2 seasons?
Well, he's back-to-back MVP.
Back-to-back, yeah. So the last 2 seasons.
But if you look at if you paid attention numbers, he's doing it again.
Yeah, he's just not in the headlines, and then that'll put you there.
Oh yeah,
that'll put you there.
I mean, yeah,
because of course, everybody's talking about.
Double. I mean, just 27 points.
Well, everybody's talking about AD and the Brown doing all this thing, and I'm thinking, no, dude, he's going to fall and break.
He's got 10 assists, so he basically contributed with the 50 points himself.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Plus the board. So how many more points on there? I mean,
it's just insane. When you look at the stat sheet and what he did there, I mean, it's just gaudy. It's just gaudy, and you don't pad the stat sheet with those kinds of numbers if you're not out there like playing and hustling. It's just his game is not like flashy and pretty, and and all this stuff. Like you got John Moran out there. Everybody's talking about, but he's not. His numbers aren't as gaudy as
Jokic.
as the Joker.
No.
You know, you'll go out there and you'll talk about Luka trying to carry that team on his back and all that, and that's all true. And he's a great player, but his numbers aren't as gaudy as the Joker.
No.
So like.
I mean, being a 7-footer and be able to distribute the rock on her, he's averaging 9 assists a game.
Well, to me, these big men in this league should be. This is the league now. This era is you should be racking up double digits if you're a quality big man because you're kicking those threes.
Double should be no problem.
Yeah, you're kicking out.
And then if you've got a decent set of hands and be able to distribute a rock, a triple double is nothing.
I'm sorry if you can step out and shoot a three. If you can dribble the ball like all these big men want to do, you can dish the rock to the open guy.
Right.
So don't give me that stuff. These guys are in prime position because the way the game's played outside in the perimeter so much, you should see more of that. Where you should see more guys with 8 and 10 assists per game at that position. But you look at that, okay, yeah, you should see more of that, but you don't. But you're getting it from him. And then those 27 boards and 40 points, like, dude, like, take a breath. Like, you're running both sides of the floor.
Yeah, you can't say, come on, can you pass the ball? Yeah, I did. I got 10 assists.
Yeah, I passed the rock. I shot the rock. I fucking rebounded the rock. I'm out here boxing out and pushing.
If I'm the
and
other
banging
team's coach, I'm like, can you cover him?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, what more could he do? When you look at the stat line, you
Chris
watch
Jericho with his grandkids.
You watch the game. Yes. Where's the guy that did his plugs, his hair plugs? Oh, he's not there. Never mind. But anyway. And then you got Dollar Store Rock in the ring right now.
Dollar General Rock.
Yeah, he's like the Dollar General Rock. He's the family value Rock. Okay. Anyway, back to the show as we get slightly distracted by pro wrestling because I am a nerd. I like it. It's fun. But I just. It's just amazing what you're watching here. The league has got some amazing players, and that's just so. And now you can even move away from that and look at some of the other stuff. Milwaukee and Boston went at it. You've got Denver and who
was that? Sacramento.
And at the top of who's at the top of the West now?
Oh,
it's Denver and. Why is my brain melting down? I think they're like tied for first in the West or a half a game apart maybe now.
Let's see here. Is it Phoenix?
Is it Phoenix? I can't remember.
We have possibly new owner of the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And we'll get to that too because there's a correlation with a certain team in the NFL. I mean, you drag your feet on selling something because sometimes your value goes up.
Right.
So we'll chat on that. But who's at the top of the Western Conference?
Right, I'm trying to
Is your phone belt down? Let me get my phone.
No,
because now it's driving me crazy. Guys, here, maybe I should get the text line up and let the people tell me. Then I don't have to do all the work. Let's find out very good of me. Find out very professional. 313.
Oh, there it is. Just Nuggets and Memphis.
Memphis, thank you. Yes.
And the Suns are a game behind. Pelicans and the Suns are both a game behind.
So, and you know what? Now with Zion, speaking of the Pelicans, now with Zion playing as well as he has been.
Oh my God! If you look at the under in the Western Conference, everybody's bottled up.
Yes.
I mean, literally 1 through 10, they're separated by 4.5 games. That's it.
Okay, so look, we open, and guys, whatever you want to get into, man, we can get into 313-307-5340. I appreciate you guys if you tried to tell me, found it right away, but we usually wait till Christmas time, right? That's about when we start getting into the NBA and what's going on and rounding out. And this is not what we thought we were going to see. Some of it, but not all of this.
The East, yes.
Right.
West, hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
The West, no way.
I mean, I don't think anybody looked at the West and thought this is how it was going to play out, especially when he's kind of just got a sample size of like a handful of games early. You're like, okay, yeah, kind of what we thought. And then, no, not so much.
Nope.
That's going to be an interesting run moving forward into the new year. I'm going to be absorbing as much NBA as I can. It's hard with all these NFL games. They got them spread out. I mean, come on, guys. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy the Saturday games. And then you go into the Sundays and you had all these overtime games simultaneously, goofy plays, crazy stuff, brain farts, not just from players, coaches, but the refs. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So, like, it's all over the place. Moose, as we whip around this thing, where shall we stop?